The intent of the meditation is to enable you. The intent of the meditation is to enable you to be free of anything which makes you small. The smallness can be a fear. This will happen, that will fear. A smallness can be anger. Why did this happen to me? It can be anything that makes you less than who you are. Each one of you is a total magical being. Each one of you every day opens your eyes and you are in a magical place. Everything is changing, but you think that nothing is changing. There's so many illusions around you. And every time you open your eyes, you're in a vehicle which is so magical. You only think, you don't even have to press the gear. You can move your fingers, you can allow different thoughts in your head, you can allow your heart, which you don't even have to do it. Everything is on autopilot. Your heart is on autopilot, your stomach is on autopilot, your breathing is on autopilot. You don't even have to stress about it. So every day you're on an autopiloted regime. You don't have to make the earth go around the sun and nothing. Everything is controlled. Everything is in its place. Everything is perfect. Except for one thing. What you do with the thoughts in your head is totally your freedom, and most people use this freedom, which is called the thinking power, or whatever is in your mind. Use it to make yourself small, and that is the imperfection of the world. You have a magical body which you can control. You don't need to be doing much, and you have it on lease for certain years, and COVID can make that leasing time go up and down, and it doesn't matter. What matters is whatever time you have, you spend it to extract the maximum benefit. The maximum benefit is joy for others. All other currencies that the world is running for and doing this for, etc., and it's all money, money, money. This person has made money and he's respected. And you meet the person, he's just lucky or unlucky, and he himself doesn't, or she doesn't understand how come they're making this money. And they will give you a mantra to the world. I was so focused on it. I was so focused and I made money, and the whole world then starts to focus on money, and they think, but these people most of the time were miserable. Because of your focus on money, you came to this planet to achieve the real currency of joy, which is service to others. And you spent it all on these toys and thingies. What is the most valuable what is the most valuable company right now? Tesla and Apple. Apple is a toy maker. Tesla is also a children's toy, a silent electrical car. But because the stock market has changed and this or that, Teslas are less than 1% in the world. And soon people will find out that, oh, they have this car, but to make those batteries, you really have to make those batteries, you really have to rape Mother Earth. You need very rare elements for these batteries for the cars, and you are exhausting. You think that the Mother Earth is dumb and it won't answer back and it's not Earth, etc. You are absolutely wrong. You're thinking that you are alive. I have to check for the people who are trying to log in. You're thinking that only you are alive, everyone else is different, has a different life, and the whole universe is just dead rocks. You are wrong. It's a very egoistical of you to think that, yeah, you can move your hand, etc. So you are alive, and the earth, which is rotating so huge and which also exchanges oxygen, etc., is dumb and it's a stone. And you are alive because you can think and you can do various things. So you are alive and you know about your thoughts. So you are very confident. I am alive. Why? I am. Yes, I am. And why is that? Because I have thoughts in my head. And of course, your assumption is that the planet Earth is just a stone. Inside this hot gases revolving uselessly and needlessly. So you never see the planet as the mother who is holding you. You know that she is holding you. If the planet Earth did not love you and hold you powerfully, all of us would be, due to her spinning around the sun, be thrown out. But gravity is just a scientific name for the love of the mother protecting and keeping us alive. It's gravity that keeps the oxygen close to the earth so that we can breathe. And we think, no, 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 all this is just happenstances, random, and physics can name, oh, this is the phenomenon of the spin of the earth and this is gravity. We are going to call it gravity. Okay, cool, call it gravity. But does that change the fact that gravity is the love that holds you to ground and saves you? No. This piece of rock is saving you, but you cannot call it mother. Okay. Okay. I want you to grow, because most of you think that you were born out of a sexual relationship between your parents. You think, oh, maybe that's one of the reasons why sex is such a big thing. And it's okay. You get it, good. You don't get it, better. You don't know whether your partner has what sort of a disease or what is the final outcome. So it's both good. But you think that your parents are these biological entities. And then you think of yourself as an animal. And meditation is meant to make you your true self, which you can become only when you see that you are not this biological human being born out of procreation, which is sex, born out of lust for two people, between two people. Stop thinking in pseudo scientific terms. Science can name things. Science can say this force is the force of gravity. Science can say, oh, life was born when sperm and this zygote got, and these were met together in your uterus and all that. So science can name those places. How did life start? No one knows. So science gives the name to symptoms, and we become scientific. And when you become scientific, you think that you are just born out of pure sex of your parents and all that. So many people are trying so hard and sex and this on the beaches, etc. And people are not born in proportion to the amount of sex that is done on the planet. When a soul wants to serve, when a soul wants to serve, it has to come to this planet. It gets a new car because of its karma for various reasons from the past, present, future. The soul takes up a body and goes through all the motions of being born, etc. But this soul power mixes itself with the body, which means that you mix yourself with your car. So people live as cars. They only take care of, I'm going to make sure that the petrol that my car uses is organic, and I'm willing to pay any amount of money for it. So if there is one product like normal, and then there is organic biological, and then I will pay 10 times for that money, and I will think that I am doing something really great. Just taking care of your car. So even if your car, your body is better, that that focusing, I'm going to have the best car in the world. I'm going to my body is going to be saved from the chemicals of these non-organic, etc. And you're spending money and you're prioritizing that. All that is good. It's not bad. Your body is the place where your soul is resting. Keep it as clean as possible. That's good. But if your priority becomes your body, then your soul suffers. So most people now are becoming organic and vegan, and they are being exploited. Today in this shop, I saw, it used to be called fake leather, which was the cheap, like the Rexall and all that. So the real leather would be expensive, like $100 for anything made of leather, and $10 it would be the fake leather. And now I saw today some fake leather being sold me more pricier than the real leather, because the form of that leather was in the shape of the that goes with the iPhone, so you can use that. But this fake leather covers the iPhone, and it's not real leather, so it should be cheap. But the moment this iPhone cover is called vegan, the company has made it more like sort of more holistic, as if it's, yeah, using a vegan iPhone cover for $100 is going to make you feel good about yourself. It's petroleum at the end of the day. It's a plastic, it's a fake plastic product made to look like, but when it is sold as vegan, something inside you clicks. This may make my soul feel more joyous. Again, you're not directly taking care of your body, because this is an Apple iPhone cover, but you're taking care of your ego, which is your fake sense of who you think you are. Your ego is basically your power of thinking. No, not really even power of thinking. Your ego is actually your style of thinking, your intellect. I like this, I don't like this. Okay. And every person goes around. Some like blonde, some like brunette, some like small, some like tall. Everyone has their own, and taste differ, etc. And a lot of times it's cultural also. Some people like it this. Some cultures have got an obsession with white, so they said whichever. And some people think that white is meant for mourning. Some people think that no, white is the wedding dress. So it's all crisscross. It's whoever wants it, whichever ways. There is no right or wrong in that. But all this is just your way of thinking. It's not the true you. So meditation is meant to take you to a place where you unlock the true you. And of course, it's not your body. I'm not asking you to pick up dumbbells and this and that, etc. It's all good if you do that. But do any exercises of the physical level with a clear-cut understanding. I'm taking care of my car, not of your spiritual soul power. Because most people are right now thinking only of their body. And then when you think of your car, then all you're thinking is of this car has got 6 senses. Well, 5 senses very, very clear. So I'm going to be happy if I smell right, if I feel right, if I have got pleasant sensations. And sex is the ultimate. And sex with someone that you think validates your existence and is symmetrically like the nose, etc., is this like this, etc., then that is your validation of being on the planet. And a lot of millionaires are willing to die in a spa or someplace as long as they die having sex. There have been cases of people paying. So, oh, one last before we go. Salavi. People are slowly becoming totally focused on making the senses happy, thinking that sense happiness is making them happy. And to do that, they are able to even to go to an extreme of taking hallucinated drugs, which will cause hallucinations. And even marijuana is now in thing. It's now allowed, etc. Have you ever been to a house of someone who for years has been taking marijuana? It's all like, it's so much amount of disorder. That's the only place where you will find willful disorder, because in the universe it's very difficult to find disorder. But you go to someone who has, and they're total, people will be told, no, this is just like, okay, this fine, this I know my things, that oh, it's just today, etc. And slowly it leads to even to personal issues, because the people who keep on smoking regularly, they don't really achieve much. I know Steve Jobs went to India, but he stopped it. And all these like exceptions are there, and Seth Rogen with the cool voice and funny looking and making it seem cool just because you see it, etc. But people for drugs, especially in places like Vancouver, are ready to sell their mom, pop, daughter, anyone for a drug. So that's where the kick. And two, they don't really achieve much. You can smoke and you can drink. Do it with a prayer if you can't avoid it. Say Om Namo Shivaya, be very cognizant of whatever you need to be doing to take off the stress. And if you really need to be doing it, do it. But don't make a big deal about it and don't become addicted. So the only way to do that is whatever you do it with an internal Om Namo Shivaya, sharing with the universe, the angels, the Mother Earth, the Father Sun. If Mother is the Earth who is holding you, whose is the energy that gives you the power to do anything on the planet? It is the sun. If the sun didn't shine, there will be no photosynthesis, so the plants won't get the energy. If the plants don't have the leaves, then the animals cannot create their food cycle. And all of this is energy from the sun. So the mother supports from down and the sun from up. So truly, each one of us is a child of the sun and the earth. You can keep thinking your fallacy. My mother is this, my father is this. Good. That's for children. That's an illusion. And till that time you only think of your mother and father, the biological ones, you're going to be a biological entity. Forever locked up into this thinking, my parents had sex and then I was born. No. You landed on this planet utilizing their joy of finding each other, and you landed on this planet. And you went through childhood, you got a new body, so you were happy, because in the spirit world, we have not 5 senses, but millions of senses, but they're very, very subtle. And on this planet, my God, they're so concentrated, just 5, but so concentrated that people are willing to die for the right good food, good anything. What is good food? Which smells good and which tastes good, etc. And you can touch it, etc. So people are willing to die for good food and for good senses and to have something and to lie down and have sun on them, etc. And for all these senses, people are willing to pay $10 million to take a flight which will give them 20 minutes of space time, so that they can have the sensation of leaving the earth. But what exactly is the demand? To leave the material world below. But they are not going to be doing that. They will spend 10 million to fly off in a rocket, risk their lives. So all of us have got direct answers to our direct questions, which is we need all those things because we identify with the biological body of parents of ours, and then we live as small people with lives in which something happened to your body. So our body had something, 13, 14, 17, whatever the age, something happens to everyone, and everything is happening to everyone all the time, and we carry all those things in our mind. And then we live small lives with anger anytime that thing happens, or we meet someone or something from the past gets, and then whatever had happened with the body, we relive it. If you remind a person uh, of some trauma or even of sex, good or bad, your body relives that. That's why people keep on watching porno, because they had some physical joy, they release their stress, and now they're watching and reliving the same thing. But it's all fake. It's all fake. It's just something in the mind that is in there, and they relive it. But when you do meditation, you focus on this very second, and we are all encapsulated in a bubble of this very second, and we are going through life. Life is not going through us, we are going through life. We are as if sand falling through the hourglass, and it's all body at a level of the true soul power, which is not the car, which is not your style of thinking, which is not your likes, dislikes, because that's what your style of thinking. I want this, I want to. Is the soul power. Now, when I say soul power, since everything is created by the same creator that we call conditionally Shiva, Shiva is also in Jewish, it is Shava is infinity. So we use the concept of infinity because our mind cannot, our style of thinking cannot match up with the infinity of the creator. So we are going to be saying Om Namo Shivaya as the conditional name to address infinity. And now I'm going to give you a technique. And this technique will make you totally fearless. Focusing in the center of your forehead, but on the point, I'll start a little below. This is called Bhrukuti point, which is where the eyebrows should be meeting. Draw Om, which is like a 3. Now the trick is that everything in the universe is from the creator. You have to agree that someone has created this. If you're walking around the beach and you find a watch, you're walking around the beach and you find a watch, and now you can see, oh, this watch was made in Sweden. So now you know that there is a country called Sweden, and oh, it has got good technology and it's keeping time, etc. So all that you find from a piece of, or from a watch that you find on the beach, you find that, oh, this is probably a highly technological country, and this just from that watch. So the same thing, the whole of the universe is just a watch or a mechanism. So when there is a mechanism, just like in Sweden, there is a watchmaker because you found a watch, and there's a place called Sweden because you found a watch on the beach. Just like that, the whole of the universe is a, think of it like a watch mechanism, and everything is created by the same creator and is made by the creator, but you don't see it with eyes. So just see everything as a mechanism behind which there is a highly intelligent creator. Not oh, if the creator was so intelligent, then I should be having more sex. Okay. If the creator was so intelligent, everyone should be clapping for me and forever be showing the respect for me. Okay. If the creator was so intelligent, then this person would love me, that person would love me, I'll have more money, I will have more toys. That's all that it comes down to. And you can have that. But you came to this planet for none of those things. You did not come to this planet so that your body will be applauded, and your body did certain things and you get another car to be standing nearby or running it by. And you did not come to this planet so that people will put more and more comfortable things on your body. And you did not come to this planet so that your body could have the best petroleum ever. You came so that the driver of the car would be able to transport all the people and everything, not only the people, but the rocks, nothing is not alive. Everything created by the creator, you have to serve with love, and you carry everyone to a place of joy because you are a server, you are a driver, and your body is meant to serve others. And whoever does that is happy. Whoever doesn't do that but does everything else, supposing in the stock market you put your money in a place and it grows, and you put your money in the crypto and it grows, and all those are impossible dreams. Money just doesn't work like that. Money is very random. Money is one of the most random things. It doesn't have, it is very highly intelligent about who it wants to get to and who it doesn't want to. So there are people who are working like donkeys all their lives and they don't make so much, and there are people who, because of the past life, they spent like donkeys, and this life before they come in, I want money, I want money, I want money. They land on this planet, and it's a good blessing if they use that money for others. But if they use that money just to buy for themselves, then they're going to, no matter how much things they have, luxury items they have, they're going to be miserable because money is a responsibility. And people are only happy when they are, you think that you own the house owns you. You think you own this car because everything is in your head. All these things control you and own you. That is why when we talk about great people, we do not talk, oh, this person is so great because he had so many things. You're taught about people like Lincoln, Gandhi, all these people who did not even have the art of making a lot of money. Money is a blind bitch. The more you focus on it, the less you will have it. And even if you have it, the more you focus on it, the less you think you have it. Because when you can counter money, you will feel low. Because it's a game. It's a monopoly game. It's for children. Your job is to focus on Om, center of forehead. Now, everything and everyone is created by the Creator. The earth is not a rock, it is Mother Earth. It's an energy which seems to be like a rock. Okay. The sun is an energy which seems to be like a hot balloon. Okay. But both of these are giving you the power to function on this planet. And the key is that you are a child of these huge forces and supported by both. You're not as long as you will think that you are a biological person with this name and face, your third chakra of self-respect will always be down, because no one on this planet does not have regrets except for a couple of enlightened people. No one, including myself, or rather I am in the line. But when you see that your mother is earth, your father is sun, and there is a creator, the creator of creators behind all of this, and his blessings are flowing through you, and his blessings can be invoked 110% sure. I'm guaranteeing you, by focusing in the center of your forehead. And now when I say Om, the magical key, I'll be praying with you, the group will be praying with you, but you have to see that in this Om vibration which we are initiating ourselves with, you have to just imagine, let it be that this Om is the finger of God pressing the third eye so that it opens to the reality of who you are. Just once more, the technique is super simple, 110% guarantee. Focusing in the center of the forehead, in the point where, which is called Bhrukuti, the point where the eyebrows meet, with closed eyes or with semi-closed eyes, will yourself to draw an Om or any other symbol of God, but the group is in a phase of synchro. How will I say it? Synergizing. So we are doing the same. Om as a 3 in the center of your forehead, but slightly below where the forehead, where the eyebrows meet or should be meeting. Imagining Om and feeling that Om and knowing that Om is a golden energy finger pressing with a huge force and opening that eye so that you see yourself inwardly. The eyes, the biological eyes, they see outside. The third eye sees inside you yourself as you are. So we are going to be starting. And when I say Om, for those who are coming for the first time, will also tell something about your life so that you will have a framework of belief. You will believe that this Om has got the magic to know your past, and you release whatever past bubble you were holding on to. This past thing had happened, that past thing had happened, so that you become locked in a bubble of now, right now, you're enlightened, you're free, and you're spreading love. You're spreading love because that's your prime function and mission on the planet. And you're totally trusting the mantra Om, Om Namo Shivaya. Totally trusting it to let, because the mantra is going to be like a finger invading your thinking space. You're going to be trusting and letting it happen. Focusing in the center of the forehead. As I say Om, you breathe in through that point. so much amount of focus that you breathe in and you feel a golden energy pressing in the center, and the energy is going inside and opening and activating. Let it go deep inside yourself. Let the golden energy from the center of your forehead go deep inside yours. Om. And we are helping others also. Om, Laura. Om. Om, Hal. Om. Om, Katharina. Om. And Katharina had an uprooted 17 years ago, and 3.5 years ago, some medical issues. And 6 years ago, a loss. All these three events are wiped out, and you have full of understanding and acknowledgement about the beauty of your life. Going deep inside yourself, the energy is shaking you up, and right now we are working with Patricia. A deep sense of loss around 2 years ago. 6.5 years ago, a breakup. 13 years ago, a risk and an investment. And all these moments are washed out. You have total gratitude for everything that has happened, is happening, will happen. Om Jin, so that you unlock your own intuition powers. Om. Use this Om energy going deep inside yourself as a blazing light. So all the thoughts which are in your brain cells of past, present, and future are removed, so that you become a totally enlightened. Your third eye is opening inward, and as it opens inward, it sees your whole life as perfect. That is what enlightenment is. Om. Zarina. Om. And you have to stop thinking of yourself as someone who is being exploited or who is in a difficult situation in relationship. You have to start thinking of your partner as a son that you have to support unconditionally, but you have to be full of self-respect while you're doing that. Liz, as you press the center of the forehead and you breathe in through it and you see the angel, your angels helping you. As you go deep inside yourself, you let go of all pain, fear, anger, and you let your wings of love and dancing open. Oh. Oh. The whole group is now praying with Yulia. Oh. And you continue to do all those physical exercises and dances you do, but you do it at a spiritual level also. So ensure that your spirit also dances and is exercised in the same way that you exercise your body. Oh. And Gunjan, you have had a conflict with someone very close 4 years and 4 months ago. And then, of course, 9 years ago, there is a huge change in your lifestyle. And both of these things are resolved. And when you were 14 and a half, you got punished and were shaken and even had to visit a medical place and you felt unsupported, 14 and a half or whatever, 14 years and 4 months. All these things from the past which go towards making our attitudes are now rooted out, and you become totally fearless giver of joy, trusting in the creator that we call God fully and fearlessly. Stas is able to remove all your stress at the workplace and be totally confident that if something changes, it will all be for the good. Vera, just trust yourself. Veer Sibya. Let the golden light entering you from the third eye become a shining beacon, a flashlight that with its explosion is removing all your past, present, and future fears, anger, judgments. You see your life as everything that has happened as perfect, as everything that will happen as perfect. Om. Gunjan, you have also a question about 2 years of some financial things. And financial things go up and down. There is nothing to worry about. Spiritually become so strong that whether finances go up, you enjoy life. Whether finances go down, you enjoy life. Finances are always going up and down. Om. Galya. Om. Как палец золотой проникается внутри. Om. Om это живая сила. Om is a live energy entering your kingdom, because in the kingdom of your head, only you can let anything go. So you are right now allowing the energy of Om to enter your kingdom and change the way that you think and live in your kingdom. You were living in pain, fear, anger, smallness. Become great. Feel the vibration of Om deep inside your head, because usually we do not let a thought or energy invade our place of thinking, which is our head. But right now you are allowing it. Om Janet. Om. Just trust God in, and you can check out all the techniques on the planet. Om Catherine. And for all your relatives. Om Rita, and stop worrying about your daughter now. She's old enough now. And you can't stop, but just wish for herself. Keep on blessing yourself. Oh, so that whatever she does, you're still at peace. Oh. Preeti, be fearless in dealing with your parents, and your Nani's blessings are with you right now. Om. So let Om invade and enter your skull through the third eye, so that you see in the light of the golden light. Your life has been perfect. The universe has been perfect. And see yourself from now serving others unconditionally. Om Neelam. See your husband as someone who is supporting you in his own way, so that you have no anger at anyone in your family. Om Sueta tistarasa stolka asueta, нужна только корень. Что ты принадлежишь Богу, и Бог тебе принадлежит. И твоя жизнь совершенна. Your life is perfect. Do whatever you want to do with it. Marina, let go of your children and just keep on serving your family and your husband especially. He needs more help now. Rose. See even your diseases as being perfect, because diseases wake us up to spirituality. Om Rosa. Om Barkha. Om Genia. So that all your relationships you can enjoy without being needy, clingy, or thinking that relationship is happy, and those who have a relationship that ended up in a marriage are happy and the other. Stop this differentiation. Everyone is enjoying life in their own way. Even if they seem to be crying, everyone is enjoying life, because the life is not about judgments, but life is being on this planet and serving. Om Sanam, so that you become totally sure about whatever you're doing in life is right, and it is. Om. Don't worry about your son, Lina. Om. See the perfection of the universe. Mi dažni uvidjeti savršenstvo Вселенной сейчас, a to mi вернем к прошлому своему облику, с прошлым же уровень сознания. We must see the universe as perfect right now, or we can revert back to who we were in a state of smallness. Right now, we are all golden lights, able to see the perfection of the universe, able to see the perfection of our life, seeing Earth as an extension of ourselves, seeing the sun as an extension of ourselves. Om Chi. Om Mila. See Om and feel it as if Om, and it is alive, a dynamic energy which is a part of you. So there is no invasion. It is your own clarity returning to you. Tvaya je jasnost через Om, o tvojom бесконечном форме. Ясность твоим бесконечной форм возвращается к тебе. The clarity about your infinite nature is returning to you through the third eye, changing how you will act and live from this moment, so that you will be forever focusing in the center of the forehead, be able to draw Om, feel Om Namo Shivaya, the power of the mantra, which means I see God, Creator, infinity in myself. I see God, infinity creator, in everything and everyone that was created by God. It's as if he's a painter and he has painted and put his own presence and his own signature in everything. And we sometimes we see God when we say, oh, what a beautiful rainbow. But you have to see him in everything, in death, in Holocaust, in everything. You have to see the beauty of the Creator in your life, in all the goods that you thought, all the bads. Because you are going beyond good and bad, you are going beyond the fact, oh, I want to be seeing the movie of my life only as a comedy. Oh, I want to be seeing the movie of my life as only making more money. And then all the great works of art have got enough amount of tragedies. Shakespeare didn't write, oh, Julius and then lived Romeo and Juliet, then had a good life. They had many children. How would then that be a great tragedy? So we all came for the ups and downs, and we have had many lives. That's why we are always going to be having losses, but those losses are at a level of body. These losses are at a level of your style of thinking. Your true soul power, when it sees that your legs are attached to the mother and you are supported, and your head is the sun, and you're not this person that you thought you are, but you are energy personified, acting through this body, mind, and intellect to serve others. That's your mission. And whoever does this service is immensely rich, powerful, and feels abundance. And whoever has all the toys on the planet but doesn't help others or lives for his or her own body is a child, deluded child, maybe even a retard. Just have sympathy and empathy for them. Don't be in this mode, oh, this person bought Amazon shares, so they went up and now you envy him. Think of them as children having fun. You don't really want to be playing Ludo or those childish games anymore in reality. You want complex games, and your life is a complex game. And the only winning is not by winning or losing. The only winning is if you see the perfection of life and you service with a smile, without a judgment, without, oh, I did this, now I want this. Service, unconditional service, is the only mission on the planet. You are doing that, you are good. You are not doing that, all other things that you are doing are just a waste of time. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. As I say Om Namo Shivaya, now that the energy is in your thoughts, when I say Om, you will feel it in your sexual organs so that you will unlock your energy. This is a advanced class. Om, you unlock your sexual energy. Namo, you open your heart. So the same sexual energy goes to heart and becomes love. And when it goes, this energy which Shiva goes to the head, it becomes enlightenment. So same sexual energy in different places changes you. So we are going to be doing that exercise. Now that you're thinking, you have the enlightenment of thought, you have the intent. We're going to be together doing this Om. You light up your sexual energy so that it goes up, not horizontally, but vertically up. Everyone is wasting it horizontally. That's what celibacy is about. You take it up to the level of heart. Om. And in your heart, it opens like a blossom. Namo. Shiva, automatically it shoots up to your head. When you have no pain, fear, anger, or dark memories or thoughts, or your judgments are not good or bad, then your head energy opens up like a nuclear mushroom. Om Namo, it's going up. So you are becoming like your energy will be like an umbrella. Om Namo shooting up. from the sexual energy. Om Namo Shiva. Enlightenment in which you see yourself in the future, serving others unconditionally. Shiva. Om. Slowly breathe in with Om, taking the energy up. Om Namo, opening your heart. Shiva, let your thinking become infinity, infinite like Shiva. Shiva. Your head is the sky, open and infinite. Your body is the earth, limited, solid, rooted, supported, and going up like a tree. You're going from earth, from the mother, to the burning of Father so that you can serve others with love, light, and laughter. So you lose the body, your foot are now the heart of the mother, your heart is the center of the universe, and your head is the sky. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Oh, feel in your kidneys, there is no more any fear. Oh, your spine on which the energy is going up and down is free of all stress from the past. Namo. Your heart opens and your liver has got no more anger at anyone. Your stomach is able to absorb everything that has happened and let go. Your mind, your brain cells are full of the perfection of the universe. You see everything through a perfection prism, a golden prism in which you see only love, light, and laughter, no matter what happened, or will happen, or is happening. Om Namo. And this openness of the head is the openness of the true you, the sky nature, the unfettered, the free, totally free you is not a small locked in this body. It is consciousness, open and full of love for everyone and seeing everything and everyone as divine. All the rocks, all the plants, all the people, all the everything that you see and you don't see, you see as child of the creator, and your job is to serve all the children of the creator, even if it's a rock. Om Namo Shiva. Silently say the mantra to yourself and feel the energy going to your head and becoming sky-like, a blessing for and which encompasses everything. Om, gide sexualne energia. Namo, paspine podnimetsa, открывается как лотос. Shivai, над головой сознание открывается как бесконечное пространство, как небо, не ограничено ничем. Вот это настоящее. Om Namo Shiva. The whole group is growing and working together with Barkha. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Working with Chi. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Working with Jenya. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. We are all connected and we are all one. Om Namo Shiva Galya. Om Namo Shiva Galya. Om Namo Shiva Gunjan. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shivaya Hadiye. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya Hal. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya Lora. Om Namo Shivaya Lora. So that your heart is pure and full of love and trust your beautiful life. Om Namo Shivaya Ji. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya Jinet. Om Namo Shivaya. And you let go of the past. Om Namo Shivaya Katri. Om Namo Shivaya Lina. Om Namo Shivaya Liz. Om Namo Shivaya Marina. Om Namo Shivaya Mila. Om Namo Shivaya Patricia. Om Namo Shivaya Preeti. Om Namo Shivaya Rita. Om Namo Shivaya Rose. Om Namo Shivaya Sanam. Om Namo Shivaya Stas. Om Namo Shivaya Sweta. Om Namo Shivaya Sweta. So that all your efforts are fruitful and you see beauty everywhere and you see the results in everything as being perfect. Om Namo Shivaya Vera. So that you are able to help your husband Vera. Om Namo Shivaya Yulia. Om. You're able to stop comparing your life with others. Om Namo Shivaya Zarina. Om Namo Shivaya. Om. See yourself from tomorrow reborn, full of love, light, and laughter, blessing and helping everyone unconditionally, because that leads to true freedom in your mind, being like the sky, open and showering blessings on everything and everyone. When you shower blessings, you don't ask, oh, you are Hitler, oh, you are Napoleon, oh, you are good, you are bad. You shower, rain like blessings on everything and everyone, right? So then in the future, you know that your mother is the planet Earth, your father is the sun, and your job is to burn happily, joyously for others, because that's the only way to unlock your spiritual powers. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Good. If you have any questions, you can write them or you can send me an email at psychicyoga@gmail.com. Om Namah Shivaya. And if you have any questions about your life or something, you can send me the email. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.